Whenever we harvest vegetables from our home gardens, it's common to toss the leftover leaves and peels into the trash, assuming they're no longer useful. But in reality, these kitchen scraps are packed with nutrients that can benefit our plants tremendously. Instead of discarding them, we can transform these vegetable remnants into a nutrient-rich liquid fertilizer that will help your garden flourish. It's an easy and efficient method that relies on simple household items. Start by collecting all the vegetable leaves and trimmings that are typically thrown away after harvesting. Ensure that what you gather is clean. Stay away from anything that's spoiled or moldy, as that can affect the quality of your fertilizer. Once collected, chop the leaves into small pieces. This step is essential because smaller fragments decompose more rapidly, making it easier for the nutrients to be released into the mixture. Now grab a blender and take a portion of the chopped scraps. Add just enough water to help the blender operate smoothly. Then blend the mixture until it turns into a thick, leafy liquid. You'll end up with a green, nutrient-dense juice derived from your leftover vegetable bits. Transfer this blended mixture into a 5-gallon bucket. Continue blending in batches until you've processed all of the chopped material. To boost the effectiveness of your fertilizer, toss in a handful of compost or well-rotted manure. This extra ingredient provides additional nutrients and introduces helpful microbes that aid in plant development. If you don't have compost or manure on hand, the process will still work, but including it makes the final product even more nourishing for your garden. Once the compost is added, fill the bucket with non-chlorinated water until it's almost full. Rainwater is ideal, as it's free of chemicals and gentle on the microbes. If you're using tap water, allow it to sit uncovered for 24 hours first to let the chlorine evaporate. Chlorine can interfere with microbial activity, so it's best avoided when preparing natural fertilizers. Next is stir in a handful of brown sugar. It might seem like an unusual addition, but it plays an important role. Brown sugar serves as a food source for the beneficial microorganisms in your mixture, encouraging them to multiply and speed up the fermentation process. These microbes are key players in converting the vegetable waste into a potent liquid plant feed. After all the components are added, stir the contents of the bucket thoroughly to ensure everything is well mixed. Then cover the bucket with a lid, but don't seal it tightly. The mixture needs a bit of airflow, as fermentation produces gases that need to escape. Find a shaded, undisturbed area to place the bucket while the mixture brews. Now it's time to let nature take over. Allow the mixture to ferment for at least 7 days. During this period, the microbes will work their magic, breaking down the plant material and turning it into a nutrient-loaded liquid fertilizer. When you open the bucket after a week, expect a strong odor that's completely normal and actually a good sign that fermentation has occurred successfully. Before applying the fertilizer to your plants, it's important to dilute it. Use a ratio of 1 part liquid fertilizer to 10 parts water. This step is crucial because the concentrated version can be too intense and may harm your plants. Once diluted, pour the mixture around the base of your plants, steering clear of the leaves to prevent any damage. This homemade fertilizer delivers a powerful blend of essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, along with a healthy dose of beneficial microbes that enrich your soil. The results are often fast and visible: healthier plants, more vibrant foliage, and improved harvests. On top of that, you're making great use of what would otherwise be waste, helping to reduce landfill burden and contributing to a more sustainable gardening practice. By converting vegetable scraps into an organic fertilizer, you're creating a closed-loop system in your garden, nourishing the soil, using what it produced in the first place. It's a simple, eco-friendly habit with big rewards. Whether you're growing herbs, flowers, or vegetables, this homemade fertilizer can bring noticeable improvements. So the next time you find yourself with a pile of vegetable peels, don't toss them, turn them into nourishing liquid gold for your garden. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this guide and want more helpful gardening content, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and explore our other helpful tips.